When in the course of human events it becomes necessary for one people to dissolve the political bands which have connected them with another, and to assume among the powers of the earth the separate and equal station to which the laws of nature and of nature's God entitle them, a decent respect to the opinions of mankind requires that they should declare the causes which impel them to the separation. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, that to secure these rights, governments are instituted among men, deriving their just powers from the consent of the governed, that whenever any form of government becomes destructive of these ends, it is the right of the people to alter or to abolish it, and to institute new government, laying its foundation on such principles and organizing its powers in such form as to them shall seem most likely to affect their safety and happiness. Prudence indeed will dictate that governments long established should not be changed for light and transient causes, and accordingly all experience hath shown that mankind are more disposed to suffer, while evils are sufferable, than to right themselves by abolishing the forms to which they are accustomed. But when a long train of abuses and usurpations, pursuing invariably the same object, evinces a design to reduce them under absolute despotism, it is their right, it is their duty, to throw off such government and to provide new gods for their future security. Such has been the patient sufferance of these colonies, and such is now the necessity which constrains them to alter their former systems of government. The history of the present King of Great Britain is a history of repeated injuries and usurpations, all having in direct object the establishment of an absolute tyranny over these states. To prove this, let facts be submitted to a candid world. He has refused his assent to laws, the most wholesome and necessary for the public good. He has forbidden his governors to pass laws of immediate and pressing importance, unless suspended in their operation, till his assent should be obtained. And when so suspended, he has utterly neglected to attend to them. He has refused to pass other laws for the accommodation of large districts of people, unless those people would relinquish their right of representation in the legislature, a right inestimable to them and formidable to tyrants only. He has called together a legislative body that places unusual, uncomfortable, and distant from the depository of their public records, for the sole purpose of fatiguing them into compliance with his measures. He has dissolved representative houses repeatedly for opposing with manly firmness his invasions on the rights of the people. He has refused for a long time, after such dissolutions, to cause others to be elected, whereby the legislative power, incapable of annihilation, have returned to the people at large for their exercise, the state remaining in the meantime exposed to all the dangers of invasion from without and convulsions within. He has endeavored to prevent the population of these states, for that purpose obstructing the laws for naturalization of foreigners, refusing to pass others to encourage their migrations hither, and raising the conditions of new appropriations of land. He has obstructed the administration of justice by refusing his assent to laws for establishing judiciary powers. He has made judges dependent on his will alone for the tenure of their offices and the amounts and payment of their salaries. He has erected a multitude of new offices and sent hither swarms of officers to harass our people and eat out their substance. He has kept among us, in times of peace, standing armies without the consent of our legislatures. He has effected to render the military independent of and superior to the civil power. He has combined with others to subject us to a jurisdiction foreign to our Constitution and unacknowledged by our laws, giving his assent to their acts of pretended legislation, for quartering large bodies of armed troops among us, for protecting them by a mock trial from punishment for any murders which they should commit on the inhabitants of these states, for cutting off our trade with all parts of the world, for imposing taxes on us without our consent, for depriving us in many cases of the benefits of trial by jury, for transporting us beyond seas to be tried for pretended offenses, for abolishing the free system of English laws in a neighboring province, establishing therein an arbitrary government, and enlarging its boundaries so as to render it at once an example and fit instrument for introducing the same absolute rule into these colonies, for taking away our charters, abolishing our most valuable laws, and altering fundamentally the forms of our government, for suspending our own legislatures and declaring themselves invested with power to legislate for us in all cases whatsoever. He has abdicated government here by declaring us out of his protection and waging war against us. He has plundered our seas, ravaged our coasts, burned our towns, and destroyed the lives of our people. He is at this time transporting large armies of foreign mercenaries to complete the work of death, desolation, and tyranny, already begun with circumstances of cruelty and perfidy, scarcely paralleled in the most barbarous ages, and totally unworthy the head of a civilized nation. He has constrained our fellow citizens, taken captive on the high seas, to bear arms against their country, to become the executioners of their friends and brethren, or to fall themselves by their hands. He has excited domestic insurrections among us, and has endeavored to bring on the inhabitants of our frontiers the merciless Indian savages, whose known rule of warfare is an indistinguished destruction of all ages, sexes, and conditions. In every stage of these oppressions, we have petitioned for redress in the most humble terms. Our repeated petitions have been answered only by repeated injury. A prince whose character is thus marked by every act which may define a tyrant is unfit to be the ruler of a free people. Nor have we been wanting in attentions to our British brethren. We have warned them from time to time of attempts by their legislature to extend an unwarrantable jurisdiction over us. We have reminded them of the circumstances of our emigration and settlement here. We have appealed to their native justice and magnanimity, and we have conjured them by the ties of our common kindred to disavow these usurpations, which would inevitably interrupt our connections and correspondence. They too have been deaf to the voice of justice and of consanguinity. We must therefore acquiesce in the necessity which denounces our separation, and hold them as we hold the rest of mankind, enemies in war, in peace friends. We, therefore, the representatives of the United States of America, in General Congress assembled, appealing to the Supreme Judge of the world for the rectitude of our intentions, do, in the name and by authority of the good people of these colonies, solemnly publish and declare that these united colonies are, and of a right ought to be, free and independent states, that they are absolved from all allegiance to the British Crown, and that all political connection between them and the state of Great Britain is and ought to be totally dissolved, and that as free and independent states they have full power to levy war, conclude peace, contract alliances, establish commerce, and to do all other acts and things which independent states may of right do. And for the support of this declaration, with a firm reliance on the protection of divine providence, we mutually pledge to each other our lives, our fortunes, and our sacred honor.
Love it. Love it, guys. What's up, everybody? It is Tuesday, May 6th, 2025. Just a Tuesday, you know. And we're at the Bitcoin block height of 895,572. TikTok, next block. Hope everybody's doing well. We got some people in here leaving comments already. Matt, good morning, team. I'll stop back in later if you're still streaming. Got you, brother. Ian, Clean Your Machine says, let's go. I say let's go. Good to see you, Ian. We missed you yesterday, man. I know you're busy. Paul, the GOAT. Cheers, Jerry. Matt, clean, yes. Joey from Sats Venture. How are you, sir? Make sure you guys watch his video he did today, which was absolute fire, by the way. And I watched it. I liked it very much. There's Sats Venture right there. Make sure you guys subscribe to his channel. And I'm going to leave the link right here for the young man, the 21-year-old Aussie from Australia. Made a great video today. Look like you got some new equipment, man. Love it, man. Cheers, Joey. Joey, hey, Paul. Paul the GOAT. Tiki plug, yes. Hello, Paul, Joey. Will Land, how are you, sir? I got you on the wheel. EB, you checking in. You saying, hey, I'm here and accounted for. Paul, cheers, Will. EB, Paul the GOAT. He is the GOAT. Buck 52,000. Good to see you, man. I didn't think I seen you in a couple days. You weren't here yesterday, that's for sure. Hey, Bitcoin Nation. What's up, David B? Good to see you, man. How are you? Cheers, Emily. Buck 52, David. Yes. Bitcoin Paradox. This is Joe. Apparently, he has changed his name again. He's changed his name like 4 times since I've seen him. And there's his channel right there. Bitcoin Paradox. He does some fire videos, man, and he's got some great charts. So check him out. There's a link in the description box. He changes his name like I change underwear very often. Well, not that often. David. Hi, Paul, Emily, Joey. Yes. Sin. What's good, everyone? How are you, sir? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Sin Diesel, the philosopher. Sin says the quiet part out loud, man. Everything I'm thinking, he says it. So, because as you guys know, free speech is not free. Pound the like, Paul says. And hey, I couldn't agree more, sir. Joey says, hey, David. Sup, Sin? Joey says, Buck, what's good, my man? Sin, you here? Yes, he is. Cheers, Bitcoin Paradox. I actually thought that was a new person when I seen Bitcoin Paradox. I was like, oh, that's Joe. Joe changed his name a lot. DB, how are you, brother? Hey, Clean Will. Joey. Joe in the chat. Let's fucking go. Bloke just built a Bitcoin calculator. Yes, he did. Nice calculator, too. By the way, this is Joe. Summon Satoshi. I had to change my channel name because of copyright reasons. Okay. Got you. Jay, what's up, my brother? Good to see you, man. How are you this evening? Good to see you. David says, I'm good. Beautiful day. Good to know that, man. It's beautiful here in Las Vegas. Joey says, I knew Paradox. Yes. Hey, Joe. Joey, I seen you. You've been up all day, man. Have you gotten some sleep or what? My goodness. You're a hard worker, man. Paul, Joe, Bitcoin Pair. I know you know, Joey. Hello, everyone. Cheers, Jay. Since it's Jay, Paul, much love. Jerry, mate, what's going on? I'm chilling, man. I'm chilling. My grandson is just running around. Hey. Okay, that's good. Put it in the garbage. He's running around like a chicken with his head cut off. My family's here, but they left something behind. My grandson, B52. Will I see you, fellows? Yes. Sin, Paul, David, Joey, Ems. Oh, did I say hi to Emily? If I didn't, hello, Emily. Sorry, Emily, if I didn't say hi. I put you on the wheel though. Emily. We love you, Ems. Clean your machine. EB. Bitcoin booty. Is it big? You got to do Bitcoin bacon booty. I love it. Bitcoin. I'm going to put you Bitcoin bacon booty. With the best name on the wheel, as always. Good to see you, man. Get the chat booming. Yes. Triple B's. Jordan Burrow, XRP is a new king. Let's go Ripple. Okay, this looks like a bot. India versus Pakistan. Bot alert. Yeah, I know. Curry Wars. Yep. Eddie, if you look at a map, the world is in World War something. Eddie, you won a spin yesterday, and I don't have your address, so I got to give you 100 sats, brother. Hey, man. James Sally, no one is really talking about it. Yeah, I know. I sent you a few sats, Jerry. Paul says he sends a few sats. And when Paul says he sends a few sats, okay, Paul, that's not a few. Let me see here. My internet would click on. Let me put my Wi-Fi on. My internet's been sucking lately, man, on my phone. Thank you, Paul. Bitcoin is a Ponzi. Somebody sent me 420 sats. Thank you so much, whoever did that. I think that was Jay, I'm guessing. Well, Paul, with the fat zap, of course, this is a Paul donation of 10,000 Satoshis on layer 1. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. The little man, appreciate you, Paul. And again, I'm running out of words, man. You're just a goat. It's as simple as that. And I thank you so much, man. Seriously, thank you so much, Paul. You get this, you make this channel go, seriously. Because the one for you and Letha and all you guys. I'll be out DoorDash and not making these videos, so I appreciate you. Thank you, Paul. We love you, man. Bitcoiners don't sleep. That's right, Joe. I hear that gold and silver are the way to go. Eat a fat one. No, that's not the way to go, man. Fatty Shack starring Heavy Chase. Fatty Shack starring Heavy Chase. Is that a movie, the Troll? Because I've never seen that movie before, sir. The Troll's in the house. Bangarang Bitcoin. They'll ask us what it is like to live through the great spam wars of 2025. Yeah, we're going to get into that a little bit. Unfortunately, this is like the big blockers versus small blockers. Yeah, it's crazy. BTC needs to do Bitcoin needs to do what gold's doing. Yeah, but I'm not in no hurry, EB. I don't want it to go up right now. Do you? Hey, Bang, I'm gonna buy more sats. We're in the Bitcoin gold rush, man. Ian says, great seeing everyone. It's even better to see you, sir. Better to see you, Ian. We missed you yesterday, man. Yo, David. Awesome, Paul. Paul's the absolutely the GOAT. He is. But Jor, you're not too bad yourself, man. You're not too bad yourself. Welcome, Jor, from 88 Sats Radio. My man, the Mr. Fundamentals, I call him, of YouTube, of Bitcoin. And there he is. Got a lot of different programs that we'll be talking about later. And if anybody's new to this channel and don't know Jor, you're missing out and you need to subscribe to him. That's his channel right there. He makes a video every single day, does a live show, and does a replay. He's Mr. Fundamentals. And he's from Canada and a really, really, really good friend of mine, man. Jor is the man. And I appreciate him every single day, man. Everything for what he does for Bitcoiners and future Bitcoiners, and also him coming here, man. It's an honor, absolute honor. Thank you, Jor. Gracias, Paul. Paul is at it again. He's always at it, man. Again, I run out of accolades to talk about this guy, man. But this little community is growing, man. It's growing slowly but surely, and I like it to grow slowly but surely, nice and organically. One person at a time. And I'll show you the map here in a second. David B says, "What's your average golf score? Oh, what's your handicap?" Cheers, Jor, Eddie, and Bacon Booty. Bitcoin Bacon Booty, that is. Jor L in the house. Yes, Jor L. Eddie Jane, USA buying Bitcoin is not good for the average pleb. I beg to differ. Unless it gets in the hands of another regime in the next, few cycles. Caddyshack featuring Chevy Chase, but for you, it's Fatty Shack featuring Heavy Chase. You get it? Caddyshack featuring Chevy Chase. Did I film the movie or something? I don't get it. Is that the name of the movie? I don't get it, the troll. Right, we want to buy at a low price, stack more. I got you. You got me? Yeah. Okay, buddy. Thank you for getting me and killing me. Maddie is in the house. Young Maddie. Maddie is a up and comer, that's for sure. And she right now is absolutely killing it. This is her channel right here. Young lady from my local area here from Las Vegas, Nevada. That's the link for her channel. And there it is right there. And she's doing great work, man. She's definitely going to be a superstar in this space. No doubt. So, and I don't know what you're doing up. I think you're supposed to be sleeping, Maddie, but we'll get into that later. Jor for the score. Let's get it cracking, Sharper. What's up, my brother? This is my other Sharper than so I guys, I can't do two things at once. He's my other bodyguard. Strong man. We're buyers, not sellers. Exactly, Jor. I am in no rush for the price to go up at all. What happens when China takes the power out? Okay, eat a fat one. I think we're going to have to. Do you think the Bitcoin scarcity can hinder it from becoming a medium of exchange? No. I think it actually helps it, to be honest with you. LG3, if you're a real person. LG3, are you a real person? No disrespect. I just get a lot of bots on here. Let me know where you're from. Hope everyone's well. I'm well, man. I'm well. Hope you're well, sir. Jor-El reporting for duty. I'm a big Superman fan, so that hits me good. You know, but it's freaking beautiful out here today, man. My gosh, I didn't get no sleep, but it is what it is. Cheers, Sharper. George says David B handicap is around 8, looking to improve it. Nice. That means he can golf, guys. Semi-pro. Joe says no sales yet for Arnie. I'll send him a treat. Yeah, George. By the way, now that you mentioned that, we got to get some sales for you. This is Joe's book. It's called Bitcoin, The Only Way to Save. It's a Bitcoin book, ladies and gentlemen, written by Joe from Bitcoin Paradox, and it's on Kindle right now, right? Or Amazon, sorry. Kindle edition. Joseph DiNardo, and he's got a great book, and I like the title, Bitcoin: The Only Way to Save, and it's only $8.88, guys. I wonder where he got that number from. And obviously, he's doing that in reference to Jor number 8, and 25% of that goes to Arnie's Rescue Dog Fund. So make sure you guys check that out. And here's the link for it. Make sure you buy a copy of that book, man. And I want my signed copy. Please check that out. Read the description and buy it, read it, and learn, ladies and gentlemen. And learn. Thank you, Joe, for reminding me about that. Sharper says 26 watching, 10 likes. I don't know, guys. I don't know either, Sharper. I don't know either. David says, nice. I shoot a hair under 100 most rounds. Nice. Buck, Sin, Paulie. The troll, explain it one more time. Maddie. Everybody loves Maddie. Need to get familiar with Satoshi Central. Hi, Maddie. Love that channel name. Yes, everybody. Make sure you go to Satoshi Central. She's again, she's an upper-comer. Yesterday's video was fire. She made a video about what is money anyways? What is money anyway, right? And she broke it down. I mean, this girl is 20 years old, about to be 21, and she absolutely broke it down like a 50-year-old, you know? So make sure Satoshi Central, guys. You guys go subscribe and support a very nice young lady. Eddie James, Jerry, you are renting a penthouse suite at the Venetian for the Bitcoin conference, are you? No, I'm not. Hey, Jerry, would you please add me to the wheel, kind sir? Absolutely, David. Matter of fact, David B, I got to add Jor for the score. Jor, 88 Sats Radio. And Maddie. Satoshi Central. What a name. What a name, Maddie. Love it. Wish I would have thought of it. Sharpen the sword. Joey says, my friend Greg thinks gold's better than Bitcoin. A lot of people do, Joey. That's why we're early. That's where the opportunity comes in, my friend. My cheeky friend. Bitcoin is a rare entity, and nobody knows it yet. And again, that's where the opportunity comes. He's worried about China coming, and Bitcoin would be worth zero. Response to this, he's in the chat somewhere. Well, I would say to him, study Bitcoin. And I would tell him to read the Bitcoin white paper, watch and listen to Michael Saylor on YouTube, go to George's channel for 88 Sats Radio, and maybe read the Bitcoin Standard or listen to it on audio. But figure out what Bitcoin is before it's too late. I myself, Joey's friend, am a former gold stacker, and I sold all my gold and all my silver for Bitcoin. So you can take that as you will. Sharper, LG3. I'm real. I'm also in Vegas as well. Centennial Hills. LG3. Okay. The algos really love people from Vegas. Maybe it's, I don't know. I got you, man. Okay, so Las Vegas. I'm going to put you on the map, brother. Centennial Hills. I really don't know where that is. Where's that at, LG3? Centennial Hills. Hold on. And I deliver, too. I don't know where that is. Let me Google that real quick. Centennial Hills. Okay. That is well, you're way up there, bro. Okay, I'll put you on the map, man. Welcome, bro. Welcome. You're way up here somewhere. So I'm going to put you right here, brother. LG3. If you don't mind, of course. And this map is growing. Again, slowly, surely, and organically. You know, and it's okay. I got a little boost. Hey, that's an A, yes. Yeah. That's an A?
No,
What?
that's an A.
Oh, that's an A too.
Yeah.
Okay, you got your juice, right?
Yeah.
All right.
This.
Okay, Papa's working, buddy, okay? Okay. Papa's working, okay? I told you about that already. He doesn't know any better because this is where I work at my desk and he just comes over. Yes. Okay, come on, buddy. Papa's recording. Okay? Papa loves you, right?
Yeah.
All right. Try to do that with a 3-year-old, ladies and gentlemen. Bitcoin Paradox. Hey, Jor, appreciate it. Can't wait to start the coursework. Yeah, me too. Wow, I'm way behind these comments. Quick question. Why y'all simp? When y'all simp under Maddie videos, do you look in the mirror and say, I did a good thing? Who simps? I mean, we just tell her that she's doing a good job. Can you name some people to troll? Hey, everyone, I'm Real too. What's up, another frog? Good to see you. Let me put you on the wheel. LG3 and another frog. You're not just another frog, though. You are special, sir or ma'am. Thank you for opening that door, Tiba. Hey, Jor. DM me your address, Jerry. You will get the first book signed. Thank you, man. Clear your machine. Salute to you. The trolls, stay away from Maddie. You can attempt to take down Jerry, but Maddie, good luck. Exactly. Maddie says, I'm sure they don't, but thank you for the view, honey. Talk to him, Maddie. Tell him, Maddie. Today I joined LT. Live in the future. Good, man. Good. That is a great choice. I'm part of that too. Here we go right here. Daily Bitcoin Journey with the handsome Jor right there. He's got a lot of courses. Go to his channel and click on the links. And you will have a lot of things to go through. Tell your friend that too, by the way. Go to Jor's courses and he'll learn a lot from my man Jor. Eat a Fat One says, yeah, China will take over the world and we'll be living in smart cities. Maybe. He a fan. That's right. That's right, Maddie. Tell him, Maddie. Dancing Gophers troll. Quantum, what's up, my brother? Let me put you on the wheel of fortune. Boy, I got a lot going on. I am not ready for a big crowd. I'm not. Bonjour. Oh, no, yeah. I can try that. Frog, yes. Bitcoin. Oh, Tori. Troll, quick question. When was the last time you gave your mom a hug? I think you could use one. Probably so, man. Probably so. Let me put Tori on the wheel. Good to see you, Tori. Also another young lady. Sharper. The troll, you calling your man Jimmy John a simp, sir? Good question. Because Jimmy John was under there too, the troll. So what's up? You tell me. Gold is what people will run to when they cannot buy sats. Exchanges will be dry in 2026. Maybe. I thought the name was familiar. Nice. Congratulations, man. You made a great decision doing that. Quantum, don't mind putting me on the wheel today, bro. Got you. Well, I got you, man. Don't worry about it. Will Lance is Northwest. Okay. Well, you Northwest, Maddie, too? LG3, Northwest. I hear Sats Venture is a good one. Yes, he is. He's got a great channel. Quantum, Buck 52. Would the Lake Mead area be a good place to retire?
Papa.
Okay, put it in the garbage. No. Why did you put this in here? Oh, just keep it here, buddy. I got you, okay? Okay. Good job, buddy. He's got his little Jello cup, and he puts a little. He's got his Jello cup, and then he puts his letters in there and puts everything else. I was about to tell him to throw it out, but he's He's putting everything in there except the plastic fork. Yeah, that would be a good place to retire. $1.50. Yes, it would. I collect stamps. I collect sats. I collect skin. Ha! More skin. Okay. Hey, Paradox. You guys having fun? Thanks. No problem. The only frog. He's the only frog. Yes. Yes. Maggie. Hi. Hello, Satoshers. How you doing, Maggie? Good to see you. Now we can start the show. I've been doing this for how long? 22 minutes and nothing was talked about yet. Joe says, "Damn, Truth. You said you said you are all simps. Damn, that's hurtful, troll. You need to be nicer. Jerry has me on probation. I can't be mean tonight." Oh man. No probation, brother. 96,400. We're gonna get into that in a minute. Jerry, I was waiting for you to do this. Yeah, well, no. Okay, Sin. You know. I was gonna do it, but I was like, nah. Nah, Sin. I can't do it. Maggie. Eat a fat Eat a fat one. Instagram. Yes. I hate autospell. Forgot my joke. Forget my joke. It's all good, brother. Don't worry about it. Tori says, "Hey, to troll, your mom simps over me." Okay. That's where Centennial Hills is. Northwest. Yeah. I think I put you northwest, didn't I? LG3? Yeah. Northwest. Oh, Maddie was saying northwest. She knows where it's at too. Frogs over trolls. Yes. Jay, do you think Jerry is Ron? Oh my goodness, Jor. With the frogs, Jor. You drinking something over there or what, man? Editro, did you miss me? I bet you did. Am I unchained, Jerry? Did Janglo slowly unchain? Yes, of course you are, man. Just don't go crazy, man. Okay? Don't go crazy on people. Because your roasts are too much fire for people. I don't want people to leave. Because you roast them too hard, Joe. You roast them too hard. You get good rates putting your money in a bank. They're there to help us. Sensing a little sense of sarcasm there. 96,600 rallying as we speak. Oh boy. He'll read anything. Yes, I will. I'll roast his child. Troll small, sad, and simple. He rides a short bus to his appointments. Yes. 100K this week? Hope not. Hope not. Matter of fact, I am. Beer and clam. I'm sure, Jor. I'm sure. He likes to see a black man blush. That's what Jor likes to do. Wow, 19 likes. Yes, thank you, Maggie. I have many leather bound looks. Did you know I'm somebody? I am somebody. Dang, what the hell's going on with Bitcoin right now? I ride it like I ride your mom. Tori says, "Eat a fat one, bruh. This is for Bitcoin. Take your fiat and kindly exit to the left. Thank you." At Eat a Fat One. Okay. I can never stack fast enough. Dang. Eat a fat one. Leaving with your mom. Okay. Yeah, fat one. You cook, boy. 96. Okay, let me check it. Let me check it out, guys. Let me check it out. Whoa. Is this the Jerry Loves Freedom live rally or what? Holy Toledo. What is going on, guys? That's crazy. I don't like it. I do not like it at all. But this is why you got our hourly buys. This is what I do on strike. Not gonna lie, I'm thinking about just on the first of the month when I get my big check, just smash buy them. But I just love the hourly buys. I just love them. We already have a troll here. You didn't earn that title yet. Am I gonna have to block Eat a Fat One? The troll is the truth is the troll, by the way. LOL. Yes, he is. Is this pre-Fed meeting rally? Maybe, Sen. Satoshi Central. She's laughing. She's having a good time. She's supposed to be sleeping, though. She is supposed to be sleeping. She's not. I don't know, Maddie. It's raining out. I don't know about the park today. Is it raining over there? Yo, Jerry, what's going on? What's going on, y'all? What's up, brother? What's up? Good to see you, man. Good to see all you guys. At the Troll, your dad was on the show Vice. They interviewed him for Most Crack Smoked. Okay, I wonder what episode that was. I'm worried Eat a Fat One will rock up daily and become the new troll. Is he a real person, though? Jordan, only Jordan knows. What's good, y'all? What's up, everyone? We chilling, man. We just roasting each other in the comments. That's all. EB forgot about Asia. I used to trade futures and would always watch when London would start trading. Sin is a smart guy, man. I love having Sin in our group. And speaking of the group, we have a little group called the Bitcoiners for Freedom group. And we got some heavy hitters in there. First of all, we got Jor for the score. Jor from 88 SAS Radio. We got Joe in there. We got Joey in there. We got Sin Diesel in there. Mia from the Bitcoin Gospel. Maddie from the Satoshi Central. And many others. Otis is in there. So it's $1 a month, $10 for 12 months. And you just download the Signal app and you will get to talk to Bitcoiners in a thread every single day. Learning some things that I didn't know about until I joined this group. So there's a link in the description box. Go ahead and check it out and join our Bitcoiners for Freedom family, because this is a family, just like this map, guys. This map is the Bitcoiners for Freedom map. And when you zoom out here, just like we do with Bitcoin, because again, we don't worry about short-term stuff. We look at long-term stuff. We are growing here in the continental U.S. We got Jor for the score way up here. We got Clean Your Machine in Canada. We got Matt FRL in Canada. Another Frog is in Canada. Ricardo is in Mexico. Manny's in Puerto Rico. And we got all these people here in America. And again, this is a good group, guys. Real good group. At Eat a Fat One, every family has a troll, and that spot's already taken. Go try a different group to fit into. Well, we actually have two trolls. Tori, we got Jimmy John too. Share Jor and the troll share closet space. They are the same. Okay. Maddie says, great video today, Joey. You hear that, Joey? Maddie says, great video today. Hey, the troll, is Maddie huh? Yeah. No worry. And say when Papa talking, you gotta say excuse me. No problem. Even though I'm in here by myself, I know you don't think I'm talking to anybody.
Yeah.
The troll is Maddie simping on Joey, because she just said he did a good video today. Let me know, the troll. Typing too fast. All good. Don't worry about that, Maddie. I think it's because you're tired, Maddie, and you're supposed to be sleeping, Maddie. Remember? George says, not sure if he's a bot, but seems like a L7 weenie. I simply just ignore. I can't even see the comments they post. Okay. I runs New York. What's up, brother? Good to see you, man. Maybe I'll get a spin in here one of these days. Too busy having fun reading these comments. Love it. Jor is the troll? Plot twist. No, I doubt that. I runs New York, you the man. Could you imagine? That would be crazy if that was the truth. I can't remember the last time I heard someone get hit with a L7 weenie. Sin says, hello, Sin. Salute to you. I run. Boom, baby. BP. He said, yeah, you ain't really talking to nobody. I don't see nobody. LOL. Me neither. Clean your machine. All right, let's get a spin on in here. Hey, you're going to mess your eyes up with those. You want to say hi to everybody?
Yeah.
Since you keep coming in? Okay, so say hello for a second. Say hey.
Hey, glasses.
Mm-hmm.
Glasses.
Okay. Be a good boy, okay? Try doing a live stream with a 3-year-old that you have to watch. Try it. Need to see the L7 Weenie clip from Sandlot sometime tonight. Yes. Maddie says, LOL, George channel censors out the BS. I need to figure out how to do that one. Yeah, me too. Wow, Maddie, you're smart. I didn't even know that. Didn't even know that, Maddie. So let's spin the wheel. Who am I missing here? I hope to have grandchildren someday. You will, man. You will. It's a good thing. Tori says, you're killing me, Smalls. That's right. I'm going to steal some more content today. We're going to watch Matthew Cratter again. I edited out the video so you guys don't have to, sit through everything. But I suggest you go to his channel. And he's upset today, rightfully so. And as you can see from my title, Bitcoiner developers have gone too far. And they have. And we're going to talk about that today. My boy, little brother, yes. The great Bambino. I thought you said the great Bambi. All right, let's do a spin here. Am I missing anybody? I know I'm missing somebody. That wimpy deer? We got 23 on the wheel, so I know I'm missing somebody. $1.52, I got him. Raise your hand if I'm missing you. Did I get Meggie? Yeah, I got Meggie. I got Maddie. I got Jor. David. I think I left off some trolls. And again, you guys know I got lurkers in this channel. Soundlaw's top 3 all time. You guys are killing me. Am I missing anybody on the wheel? This spin is for 100 sats. Again, Eddie James, I owe you 100 sats from yesterday. Yes, it is Jor. No, I got Jor. I have Jor. I have Jor for the score. I got him, Joe. All right, well, I'm going to spin here. And I'm not going to spin again for this block of, let's see. Where did we start at? 23 minutes ago?
Papa,
Yes?
phone.
My phone?
Yeah.
You don't need my phone, buddy.
Huh?
You don't need my phone, little buddy.
Oh.
Okay?
Sorry.
I know. I know. Papa's working, buddy.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay.
Like this. You got some?
Yeah, I got glasses. I need to see. You don't. You're going to break them. Oh, my cousin's calling me. Hold on 1 second, guys.
Oh.
My cousin just called me. He never calls me.
Yeah.
The phone hung up. Hope nothing's wrong. My cousin from back home. Me and Joe could definitely recite the whole movie word for word. Classic when Squints puts the move on the lifeguard. Heroes are remembered. Heroes never die. Hey, no. Stop. Okay? You're being bad right now, buddy. It's all good. Wendy Peppercorn, yes. EB, let's do something different. Take all the names on the wheel, copy and paste them at the bottom so we'll have 2 spots. Hold on. What? Let's do something different. Take all the names on the wheel, copy and paste them at the bottom so we all have 2 wheel spots. See what happens. One of 2 people will win. That's what will happen, EB. Legends never die. Yeah, Robbie just called me. Maggie's. I don't know if he called me on accident. He doesn't call me. Let me see if everything's okay.
Your call has been forwarded.
Maybe he did on accident. Hopefully there's nothing wrong, man. Damn, bro, you making me look like a liar now. I was laughing at Jor. Same odds. No, yeah, that was no. Yeah, same odds, exactly. It's okay, EB. It's okay, brother. All right, so I'm gonna spin for 573. And we're gonna spin this thing. See who wins this thing. Your name is Bitcoin Bacon Booty. And you are the winner. Congratulations. Spin that thing, Jor. Bacon, Bitcoin Bacon Booty. That's what I'm talking about. She officially changed her name, ladies and gentlemen. Triple B's. Triple B's. Triple B's. Triple Bacon. That's right. I mean, that's if that's not the best name, I don't know what is. 573. Congrats, Bacon Booty. I changed it for you, Jared. Thank you. I appreciate that, man. That is a very cool name. Best name in the chat, BBB. Absolutely, Paul. The block view on Bitcoin Knots looks hella weird. Looks like bacteria under a microscope. Really? Congrats, Triple B's. Triple B. We ain't talking about the baller brand. I like burgers with bacon, cheese, and a fried egg. Oh my goodness. Don't get me started. Buck 50. Does everyone here know how to set up their filters on Knots? I do not. I haven't downloaded Knots. I do have Bitcoin Core. Let me show you that. See if I can share that. I am not going to see where that is. Let's see. I am not going to update this. I did just update my mempool, and I am running Bitcoin Core, but I have this one, the 28.1 version of it. So yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. But I will not be upgrading, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations, Bacon Booty. Alex says, hello, everyone. How are you, ma'am? It's my goddaughter. We love you, Alex. Good to see you. Good to see you, Al. How's the family, honey? I want to see you soon, too. The fried egg. And it's got to, and the yolk's got to break. When you bite into it, it has to break, and then it breaks on to the fries. I mean, come on, man. Or hash browns or whatever. Flocking to knots is Fiat. Flocking to knots is Fiat. Okay, Jay says don't flock to knots. Yeah, cut it out, Buck. My supper is in the oven. Jay says study. Okay, Jay, elaborate for me, brother. I haven't downloaded knots yet. I'm just not going to update Core, and I'm not going to donate to him. I'll probably have a heart attack someday. Don't speak it into existence. Bitcoin Parrot, Matthew Cratter posted links to Knot setup, including some filters in the description of his post yesterday or the day before. Yeah. And also, what's homeboy's name? Ben. He made a video on it too. We're going to discuss that. Core just did some bad stuff. Transfer to Knots. I'll FT you and walk you through it. I cannot not. Thank you. I will check it out. What did they do wrong in version 28? Nothing in version 28. Jay. I'm keeping it. But the next version, as you'll see with this video I'm going to play, they're getting out of hand right now, bro. Family reunion ATL, yeah, absolutely, right. So I'm keeping that version, the 28.1 version, but I'm not gonna upgrade when the BS happens. And again, we'll get into that with the Matthew Cratter video. But let's spin for 574. I put Alex on the wheel, right? Yeah. And again, let's spin this thing and let's see who's gonna win this thing. EB. Yes, Core are frauds and disgrace. Satoshi. Yep. George says, filming 365. What topic should I discuss? Best answer gets an episode dedicated to them. Filming 365 video. What topic should I discuss? George, I think you should discuss what's going on today with the attack of Bitcoin core devs. Up to your ability and knowledge. And tell them what you think about it. That's what I think you should do. What do you guys think they should do? He should do. definitely talk about that because that's this is a big deal, Jor. You know what I mean? It just is. Maggie says 574. Congrats, EB. You're welcome, brother. Importance of planning. Good one. I think he's got one on that one. Woohoo! Hi, everyone. What's up, Scorpion? Hey, they, my pronouns. Scorpion, how are you, sir? My man. One of the nicest men you will ever meet in your life. And I'm not joking about that. I know him. I know this man personally, and he is a good man. If you need a place to live, and I am not joking when I say this, if you need a place to live, he will provide you a place to live. And that is his channel, Scorpion Metals. He is now a Bitcoiner, formerly precious metal stacker for the most part. He still stacks a little bit, but he's a Bitcoiner now. It's very good to see him here, always. He's part of our group too. Cheers, Scorpion. LMAO, Jor, stop. Jor is a fool. You called me that. Sorry, Jor. I got a lot going on, man. You're a pro, man. I'm not a pro at this yet, bro. I'm still learning. What if the push to the flight to knots? What if the push to the flight to knots and the foul stuff from Bitcoin Core is all an elaborate setup on both sides? I play too much chess and watch too much wrestling heel turns to trust any of this. Could be, man. Could be, bro. Scorp, what's good? Thank you, buddy. Put that in the garbage. Are you playing with it?
Yeah.
Okay. Watch your head. Headed to work, tired. Okay. No, don't touch that. Sure. Jor likes to mess with me if you haven't noticed, guys. If you haven't noticed. Take me off, bro. Got to head out. All right, Sharper. Good to see you, bro. Thanks for stopping by, man. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. I am a professional comment reader at this point. Jor, what retirement looks like in 20 years? Bitcoiner preppers versus 401k faithfuls. Bye, Sharper. I like it, Megan. Actually going to cancel my life insurance and take the payout to buy Bitcoin. Bitcoin is a new life insurance. Absolutely. It's a new life insurance. It's a new savings account. It's the new investment plan. It's the new retirement account. It's all that stuff. Like literally. Somebody says, I don't know who it is, but they say it is the best way to save. And they also said it's the only way to save. And I agree with that person. I really do. Sharper seems pretty dull for leaving at this stage of the game. Yes. How many drawers are there? Just one. Just one. I know I use them as a plural. But you try to do a live stream with a 3-year-old. Jor, you should talk about moving into this new digital world, why we're more likely to move forward than backwards. My man, Otis Hare Jr., a.k.a., according to Jor, he has the best name in Bitcoin. And by the way, this man, that's his link right there. This man is absolutely killing it. Look at this, guys. Let me zoom in. This man had 200-something subscribers maybe 2 weeks ago, and now he's got over 3,100 subscribers. He is absolutely killing it. Good seeing you. And he's also my my Bitcoin YouTube son, if you will. And we love him here, man. Good dude, man. He's also one of my bodyguards. And let me put him on the wheel before I forget. Speaking of bodyguards, before I get beat up. If you haven't already, subscribed to Otis Hare Jr. Great young man. Philosopher. Bang says, get rid of SegWit. Roll the chain back to 1971. Stack your way to freedom, bacon booty. You ain't lying. Bitcoin bacon booty. It's really the only way to save. Yeah, I heard somebody say that before. OJ, Otis. Other two options would be 1, continue paying $70 a month and getting nothing ever, or 2, fake my death and put proceeds into. I mean, that's a good way to be private, Jor. You'd have to stop making your videos and put a mask on and be somebody else.
Papa,
But I'd have to tell on you.
Papa,
Huh? No, buddy. That's Papa's rock, and I don't want you to hurt yourself. Okay? You want some sip of this? Okay, come up here. I'll give you some sip. We're going to go to the park after this, okay?
Okay.
Since you won't leave me alone. Right?
Bye.
You poo-poo?
No.
Oh. You farting?
No.
You smelling like it. Come on. Yep. Get all that backwash in there, just like you always do. You make it taste. You make my drink taste better with your backwash. Because you're always backwashing in my drink. I love you, buddy. Love you, buddy. Okay. Okay. I'm right here. I ain't going nowhere. You're not in trouble. You good. Try to do it with a 3-year-old, guys. CPP is dead. Can't count on it. Nope. And George's absolutely right. He's absolutely right. Otis, technology only moves one way, and that is forward. Fake it. Otis. Maddie says, Otis. I'd rather not have to pay into it. Yes. MJ did it. A lot of people did it, Jor. But they didn't continue to make videos either. I might fake my death. Yes. Boating accident. Yes. Buddy, go back in there and watch your show. Okay? Come give me a hug. First, because Papa loves you. Okay? And a kiss. And a kiss. Mwah. See you in a minute. The new anonymous. Yes, it is, Maddie. I faked my death once or twice. Oh, yeah, sorry. Satavelli. Like a Machiavelli and Satoshi. Hey, little one. Thank you, Scorp. Next time you come to Vegas, you'll see him. Right, if MJ did it, Jor can do it. But we don't want Jor to do it. We don't want Jor to do it. It happened. The buy side liquidity was hit. We just flagged up. Okay, let me put that on there. I just saw your it's crazy, man. I'm gonna call you let me take this off. Hold on 1 second. I am going to call you Nostradamus, Joe. Because as soon as Joe puts something out, it just comes out. It just comes to life. Quantum says, smash the likes for Jerry and everyone have a great evening. Okay, cool. You out of here, bro? Again, the prediction, 100%. That's what I'm saying, man. Backwash is the best wash. It is. It is the best wash. Every time he drinks my drink, he leaves a little something extra in there for me. Yes, buddy. What's up? You want some more? Go get your cup, and I'll put some in there. You got your I gave you a juice. You want my juice? You like mine better?
Yeah.
Jor, Maddie, CYM, QB, Joe, Panda, SDB, and BBB. Call me the Oracle. Yes. It'd be a little easier for me to do, Maddie. Maybe. But we don't want you to do it, Jor. I'm hating this green candle decides to happen right before the daily DCA. Of course. You want to see the price go up? Oh, no, the price go down. Buy. Smash buy, and the price goes down every time. I don't like coming in late. I feel like I have to say hello to everyone. It's all good, Otis. You're right on time, bro. Triple B says, I set up a custom buy for when Bitcoin dips a bit, and I am praying I hit it. LMAO. Nice. Bitcoin bacon booty. I got to see what you look like. I really do, because this is hilarious. Yes, buddy. Hey, listen. I'm recording the video, okay? I know you see me at my desk when I'm recording right now. Okay? Go watch PJ Mask. They're waiting on you. I'm going to turn He-Man on for you in a minute. All right, let's do a spin, guys. Let's do a spin. Stop walking backwards. You're going to crash into something. Go in there. Go in the living room. Let's spin this thing for $5.75. Otis is getting so many subscribers, he didn't even know he was over 3,000. He's getting so many subscribers, he didn't even know he's over 3,000. Paul, the GOAT, the absolute GOAT of this channel, has won the spin. So somebody's about to get 100 sats. Yes, you got 3,100 to be exact, Otis. Joe says, guys, join the group for my chart plays. One of a kind stuff. Maybe Jerry will give me my job back. I feel homeless. Oh, me and Joe have a love argument relationship. We break up every 2-3 days. Then we love and kiss each other after that. Bacon Booty, you should join the Signal group if you haven't already. Joe, the Oracle, is always predicting the best time to buy. Yeah, Bacon Booty. It's free for females, by the way. It's $1 for men. But it's $1 a month for men, free for females, and for men it's $10 for 12 months. Megan says 31 people watching and only 19 likes. Come on, guys. Paul, congrats. Where is Paul? Because Paul's going to give his away. 575. Paul, go sit down. Okay? Because you're going to make me mad. You're being a busybody right now. Paul, give the sets to Megan. That's a good move, Paul. Congratulations. 576, 577. All right, we're going to get into Satoshi Central says Paul. Maddie says Paul. Paulie the GOAT. He is the GOAT. Absolute GOAT. I had no clue. Congrats, Paul. Yeah. Come here. Let's see what you learn when you come here. Paulie. Got him. Made you laugh. Yes. You guys always make me laugh. It's not hard. Kiss, Jerry. We might have to have some words. I always tell Tori, me and Tori are going to be fighting over Joe. Joe is too handsome, man. Congrats, Otis. Thank you, Paul. Very nice of you, Paul. $1 for men because we have a penis, Jerry bar. Just for those. I feel like oh man, the math ain't mathing. Tap that thumbs up button, please and thank you. Thank you very much. Thanks, Megan. No doubt. Otis, I liked your last video too. I like Joey's too. And Joe's. All you guys' videos, man. I love it. We are a family. We really are. Are we not, guys? Like seriously. I'm ugly as fuck and I look cooked. No, you're not cooked, man. Joe is really a handsome guy. What the heck, Megan? Why do you keep doing that, ma'am? Thank you, Meggies, but you're not supposed to do that. Thank you, Megan. I appreciate that very much. This is my sister from another mister, by the way. I don't know why she's doing this. But thank you, Maggie. I appreciate that. Bring back the stick shift. Yes. Very kind, Maggie. Thank you. We are family. We absolutely are. We argue like family, too. Do we not? I don't kick anybody out, though. I threaten to kick people out. But everybody's sending me inboxes about stuff. Jerry, blah, 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 I don't like this. I don't like that. And then I have to say things, and then I have to get somebody else mad for saying them. It's supposed to be the freedom chat. And I'm putting handcuffs on people. Tori says, I told you, you get him on the weekdays until dinner time. Don't be trying to bite off more than you can chew, Jerry. I got you, Tori. I got you. That's fair. That's fair. I was going to say, I'll treat him like a cell phone plan. I'll get him nights and weekends. You get him the rest of the time. The drift stick, yes. Bit fam, absolutely. Absolutely. If you take a look at this, guys, I mean, come on. And when you see Jor getting quiet, that means he's recording right now. Jor's recording. Jor is a worker, man. He is an absolute worker. All right, let's do another spin for 576. What block we at right now? 578. Okay, we're almost caught up. Let's do 576. And let's see who gets it and wins it. Buck. I got to give a shout out to Buck 52 real quick. Buck 52, I saw her in the Living in the Future group, and I put a heart next to it. This dude had a cab full of cans in the back of his truck and took them all back and sold them for Satoshis. So he's doing it. He's selling stuff for Satoshis. So congratulations, Buck 52. Buck, I don't have your address, bro. So you got to give me your address. After 9 p.m., you're cut off. More than fair. More than fair, Tori. Uh-oh, Jimmy John. At Maddie. What's up, homegirl? At Maddie. What's up, homegirl? You hear this, Maddie? Jimmy John said, what's up? Oh, I'm like singular because I roll over when my minute. It rolled over to me, not to Tori. Congrats, Buck 52. B52. B52. Buck says double the next spin. Okay. Okay. Live Shack, baby. Yes. Hey, Jimmy John. Maddie says, hey, Jimmy John, I've been waiting for my sandwich. You don't want to know what kind of sandwich he has, Maddie, because he says his sandwiches are filled with something and it's a foot long, he says. So, much love, bro. Love Shack, baby. I got it. Got it. I thought we got the... Oh, my goodness. Let me tell you something. I can never stop doing this live. You guys are too funny, man. Too funny. Pause. Exactly, Sin. Pause, pause, pause. No Diddy, no Diddy. Oh, I'm a vegetarian. She's a vegetarian, Jimmy. Okay, here it is. Hit meet up in the chat and I'll arrange to have one personally delivered. Hit meet up in the chat, he says. And I'll arrange to have one personally delivered. Maddie? Nah, Jerry, when I'm tired of his BS, I'll roll him all right over to you. It's like having a built-in babysitter. You're going to have to babysit me, Tori. One of y'all. Well, Jimmy John, that actually worked better than meet me up. Jimmy. That's why I can't afford it. I waste it all for sats. I got to get them somehow. Exactly. All right, so this spin right here is for 200 because Buck 52 is giving away 200 sats. So let's see who can win 200 sats. And it's not even Friday yet, guys. Say thank you to Buck 52. Ian. Which means Aiden gets 200 if he doesn't give them away. Congratulations, Ian. Clean your machine. I'm on the special spectrum. LOL, it's not my fault. You're not on as much as me. That's for sure. Woohoo! 52. Double up 577. Congrats, CYM. His CYM's always goes to his grandson. Best grandfather in the world is Ian. I strive to be Ian. I might stack sats hard, but I also eat red crayons. Okay. Nice. I'll pay you extra sats to take him off my hands for at least an hour. Sorry, you don't mean that. You do not mean that, ma'am. You wouldn't know what to do without Joe for an hour. Yes, sir. Are they cherry or strawberry? Yes. We're joking and having fun, guys, but there's some really serious stuff going on right now with these Bitcoiner developers. Seriously, we're gonna get into that. It's not good, man. Asking for a friend. Tori is funny. Tori is funny, man. I'm going commando. David says I'm going commando because I'm spending all my box money for sats. I know that's right, bro. I know that's right. At Tori depends on how you look at it. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Footlongs are $8.99, but smells are free, Jimmy John says. The smells are free. They are. He says it on the signs, too. I know what you meant. I could get my hair done. I got to run. Y'all have a good one. You too, brother. David, I'll buy them my last parent. Oh, man. Scorpion, thanks for stopping by, bro. Let me take you off the Wheel of Fortune. 200 for Aiden. I think Jimmy John has a foot thing. Yeah, he does. All right, let's spin this thing for 578, and then we'll be all caught up, and then we're going to watch Matthew Cratter. 578. Buck again. Buck again. Well, that's a pickle because we're not at 579 yet. That was 578. So what we're going to do is we're going to watch a little Matthew Cratter and let Buck decide what he wants to do with those 100 Satoshis. If he wants to roll them for the next one, I'll wait. If he wants to keep them, I'll send them. If not, if he wants to give them to someone else, I'll give them to someone else. But obviously, that is his decision. Nah, I have a 12-inch thing, he says. Okay. Congrats, Buck 52. Woohoo! Buck 52 times 2. B52 times 2. Let's go, Buck. Tell me, Jimmy John, Tim's or work boots? And yes, they're different. They are. Joe says 12 inches. I only have 3 to 4 SMH. Now I'm sad. Yes. Where are we going here, guys? What road are we going to? All right, so let's pay it forward, roll the next one. Got you. So let's see what the great Matthew Cratter has to say. And again, guys, this is some serious stuff. So let's get into Matthew Cratter and the thing about the Bitcoin core devs trying to run things because they owned 90-something, 97% of the situation with the nodes. Our nightmare has come true. Work boots and hard hat all day, every day. Good night, Bitform. Bitfam, gotta go. Okay, David. And our worst nightmares come true when they have tried to co-op our network, our lovely network. Oh shit, Jimmy John, I got 12 inches myself, looking to get a reduction. Your mom complains too much. Oh, this is Tori saying this, guys. Jimmy's talking about you know what? I want to watch Matt. Me too. What is Bitcoin without love? Exactly. By the way, in case anyone is wondering, Buck 50 is a great dude. Had the pleasure of meeting him last week. Nice. Yeah, he seems like a good dude, man. Seems like a good dude. Got to run. Have a great night. You too, Will. Good to see you, bro. Thanks for stopping by. Let me take you off the wheel. All right, we're going to watch Matthew Cratter. Peace, David. Peace. Buck 50 is my dad. Without further ado, let's get on into it.
Cratter's Bitcoin University. Today I want to talk about Bitcoin Core removing the mask. What we've been seeing in the last 24 hours has really been a display of raw power that shows absolute contempt for the Bitcoin community and its concerns about this pull request. In other words, this change to the software. I'll put a link to this if you want to read about this pull request in the description notes below. So when we talk to newcomers, I've often gotten this question from newcomers to Bitcoin, quote, isn't Bitcoin controlled by the people who run Bitcoin Core, the main software implementation? And my answer has always been, and the general answer is, no, of course not, because if something ever goes wrong, if Bitcoin Core goes rogue and does something that Bitcoiners don't like or want, if they do something to the software, then Bitcoiners can always defect and run their own version of the software. Well, unfortunately, that day is today.
That day is today, guys. I never thought I'd see it. But again, why are they doing this, man?
Bitcoin Core has gone completely rogue, unilaterally deciding to change the Bitcoin software in a way that the general Bitcoin community does not support. This debate was ongoing, and what Bitcoin Core decided to do was just end the debate and change the software, as Marty Ben points out here.
So instead of voting with the people, they just said, "No, we're not going to listen to you. We're going to do it anyways." Forget consensus. Crazy, man. I thought after all the stuff that happened with the knots, the downloads going up and nobody wanting to download the new version of the Bitcoin Core, I thought they're like, all right, let's backtrack, but they're not. And let's just say that the shit coiners are very happy about them doing this, and this is insane what's going on, man.
I think one thing is pretty clear: there is no consensus at the moment on this opportune issue. That didn't stop. That's not going to stop Bitcoin Core from merging this pull request. Samson Mao posting here, Bitcoin Core has announced that they will remove the upper-turn limit in their next release. Many users find this to be an undesirable change for a number of reasons. You can refuse to upgrade and stay on 29.0, that version, or run another implementation like Bitcoin Knots, which is what I've been advocating for. Samson provides, I think, a good context for this entire fiasco. One dev, this is in the last 2 weeks, one dev paid another dev to submit a contentious pull request. Is this pull request laundering? Grass-fed Bitcoin. Bitcoin Mechanic was banned from GitHub for quote-unquote abuse. Admins locked a contentious pull request, unlocked it to let someone submit an ACK, which is a way of approving of it, saying you're voting for it, locked it again, and later deleted the ACK after it was noticed. I mean, this is absolutely insane and unacceptable. And
It is unacceptable. You know, I wasn't really paying attention to this, but once they started banning people from, you know, talking about it and in the chats and stuff like that, and saying that you're not qualified, they were saying that to Matthew Cratter. You know, they didn't even like Samson Mao reaching in. And again, I didn't go through the block wars, the big blockers versus the little blockers in circa 16, 17, but this is looking a lot like it, man.
unprofessional behavior. Many things have been said about many things, and there have been many multi-hour podcasts, but these strange behaviors just seem to be ignored and memory hold. And I'm going to do my best to make sure these things are not memory hold. This is very unusual what's happening. Parker Lewis points out.
Yes, memory hold means they just try to get rid of it and don't talk about it. No, we need to make awareness of this. We need to make sure that people are not for this, right? Again, this is a monetary network. Again, people use the email thing and situation. You know, if I got an email, I don't want a bunch of spam on it, right? I just don't. I use it to bring emails back and forth to people. This is a monetary network, and this is the only thing we have. And the block size is very, very scarce. And we can't afford to have this stuff. If we start letting a little bit of this stuff in, they're going to take advantage of it. You give them an inch, they'll take a mile.
Unusual what's happening. Parker Lewis points out here, or urges here, any Bitcoin company with actual users, including mining pools, should refuse this change on principle. Bitcoin Core is attempting to change the policy of the Bitcoin network by fiat, in other words, by decree. And as Parker reminds us here, do not upgrade to the new version of Bitcoin Core. Fractal Encrypt posting, if you look at the comments and quote tweets, the shitcoiners are absolutely foaming at the mouth with excitement over this pull request lesson there. And of course, as the Ordinals folks are happy here, or.io, Bitcoin Core just announced that they will likely be removing the upper limit in their next release, which is
I liken this to Democrats. Anytime you see Democrats happy, that means that's not good for us. If you see them mad, that means it's good for us, right? When you see shitcoiners happy about something, that ain't good for us normally. And the people that are run these ordinals, they're happy about this. This is not good. It has nothing to do with the monetary network. What it was made for, this stuff.
a massive win for Bitcoin runes tokens. These are the people who have been fighting for this pull request. I think Grubels, not Grubels, points it out well here. Devs, Bitcoin Core devs, let's lift the op return limit so people will use it instead of harmful methods. And then the spammer's response, using op return would be weird. We'd rather abuse the witness discount. Thanks. Do you see how stupid all of this is? And there's a quote there. It looks like from Stacker News. KF Chan writes, I cannot understand why people are still using, quote, it cannot be stopped, the quote unquote, it cannot be stopped line about spam. It's always about reducing and increasing the cost of doing bad things. Cheating, theft, murder, robbery, none have ever been stopped since the dawn of humanity. Should we encourage more of them, or should we try to filter them out? Super Testnet posting here, everyone's saying filters, quote unquote, don't work because spammers are just using op return bot to get around them. Yeah, op return bot has to charge double the regular fee rate, or its bypass doesn't work reliably. This is a huge deterrent. The filters work. And this is from someone who's in the trenches actually using it. Now is not the time. I think now is not the time for faux intellectualism, or what I'm going to call spam agnosticism. I don't know, man. Do we ever really know what's spam and what's not? Things are never black and white, man. Actually, I know what spam looks like, and I can show you this is what spam looks like. This is a non-monetary transaction that takes up space, and it's not something I want. It degrades the experience of using the Bitcoin network. I like this meme. No, it's already possible to do what they want to do. They just aren't, because filters work, but they don't actually work, which is why we can get rid of them without it mattering. And then the Greg Brain and the genius on the right both saying they want to turn Bitcoin into a shitcoin. And the reaction we're seeing from the very shitcoiners shows that this is true.
Exactly. Let me read some of these. Otis says, call him Buck 104. Yeah. Thanks, George. Chatted with Daniel and Bodie too. Love that. Also great dudes. There will be many more of these battles in the future as the big money enters. Yeah. It's all about control. They want control. Why can't Bitcoin just get along, is what I think Rodney King meant to say. Don't bring up Mr. King. My jokes go too far. Let's just watch and learn. Yes. Sin says, George, exactly. As long as fiat runs the world and humans are still involved, just about everyone has a price. Yep. Exactly. Oh, so you're just going to ignore me? Really, Jimmy? That's low. Like, email is an ironic example because it's captured protocol. Yeah, it is captured. People put dumbass JPEGs in the blocks and ruin shit. Yep. Sure do. Along with other BS. Yep. Email is definitely a captured protocol. It is. Is money laundering with JPEGs is ridiculous. Yep. By not downloading the latest version of BC going forward, only emboldens BC to any fiat spammers willing to reward BC's ego. It's a lose-lose situation. Yeah, it is. Unless you just completely don't use them at all and use knots, I guess. I have purposely not paid attention to this because I really do not understand what is going on. In layman terms, $1.50, we have blocks and we have spaces in those blocks. And what they're trying to do is they're trying to allow other things other data into a small area where we can only fit a certain amount of data, $1.50, and we're trying to use that data space just for transactions for monetary purposes to bring Satoshis along, right? The transaction, the subsidies was 3.125 Bitcoin, and then the transaction fees. They're trying to bring other stuff on the blockchain, and we don't want them to do it. So, Panda, yeah. Dab, what's happening, fam? What's happening, Panda? I mean, Dab Data. Sorry. How are you, sir? We'll put you on the wheel, man. Good to see you, man. That's my neighbor right there. Dab Data. Yeah, we're talking about these the new block size wars, man. On Segwood is 75% cheaper to spam than transact nuts. Yeah, just a bunch of nonsense on there, bro. What's up, Dap? The argument is that it already happened, so we should just adjust to reflect reality of the mempool. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not going to stand around and let it happen. That's for sure. What up, Sin? Because if you filter transactions, you don't have a true indication of fees. Yep. Good to hear from you, brother. Let's check this example out.
Samson here reminding us to remember traditional Bitcoin culture on the left. Patch the Bitcoin client to drop all transactions to Satoshi Dice, which was an old software gambling program that was spamming the chain, and simply not relay or verify them. Blacklist all chain analysis nodes too. And then on the right is our pathetic modern Bitcoin core dog. We can't know what spam is and we can't stop it. Just remove limits on op return. So that's how the Bitcoin culture has degraded. Fortunately, though, the game theory appears to be playing out as we hoped. Many of you are helping to get the word out about this terrible behavior. Bitcoin Core has gone rogue. Bitcoiners are slowly waking up and switching to using different software. As Predator points out here, the real flippening, Bitcoin Knots just overtook the latest version of Bitcoin Core. Bitcoin Knots right here at 4.83%.
Wow. Let me go back to that. So Bitcoin Knots is getting more downloads than the new Bitcoin Core version, which is, it's saying something, man. That's saying something.
Bitcoin Knots right here at 4.83% of the network, over 1,000 nodes running it. And the latest update of Bitcoin Core is actually below that at only 894 nodes, which is about 4% of the network. Again, these are not absolute votes, but this does show what rules people and what filters people are willing to run. If we take a look here, Bitcoin Knots nodes completely skyrocketing in 2025, and it's now going vertical as many of you are switching over, as I switched over last year. If you're not running a Bitcoin node, you have no real say in this matter. Unfortunately, it's great. It's helpful to go on social media and spread the word, but running a node is how you can really help the network, and it's also the safest and best way for you to use Bitcoin rather than being forced to rely on third parties and hoping that they will let you make a transaction. Pretty please, Coinbase, will you let me move my coins now? In yesterday's
Yes, that's so important. You got to run your own node if you're up to par on that. You know what I mean? Because if you don't run your own node, then honestly, like you said, you really don't have a say-so. That's how you vote, right? You vote with a node. This is how you make the network decentralized. And if you don't know what a node is, again, if you're brand new, don't worry about it right now. Keep stacking sats, but learn what it is and learn what it's for. It's the only way that's going to keep this thing decentralized.
Move my coins now. In yesterday's video, I spoke about how if everyone just uses Bitcoin as a store of value and they don't run their own nodes and use Bitcoin as a medium of exchange, then Bitcoin will not survive. Bitcoin will go to zero. MicroStrategy will go to zero as well. So be sure to watch that for sort of the broader philosophical background here. And then if you want to learn how to run your own Bitcoin node, I made this short video on Sunday, and now it looks like BTC Sessions has made a much more extended video, which I encourage you to watch. I'll put a link to this in the description notes below. This is almost 42-minute video about setting up Bitcoin knots on desktop, laptop, Umbrel, Start9. And lastly, Southern Bitcoiner has a great video here as well on how to run Bitcoin knots on Start9 and replace Bitcoin Core.
Yeah, educate yourself on that, guys. Learn what that stuff is. Take your time, but that's why we say study Bitcoin, and it's important. And this is how you're going to learn what's going on with this stuff, man. Because again, it's not a perfect network. It's a brand new network, and people are trying to do things that we don't want on there. Me personally, I don't want it. Just got home from work. Jimmy John says, y'all should just be happy someone's making transactions on the Bitcoin blockchain. If they want to pay for block space, let them. Y'all ain't using the block space to pay for it. Hence, empty blocks. True. Jay says the current fix for the problem of spam, namely op return, is just a band-aid solution and can be diverted. So they are proposing a fix, seen as radical. Consider Bitcoin knots isn't the answer either. So what is the answer? The current fix for the problem of spam, namely op return, is just a band-aid solution and can be diverted. So they are proposing a fix, seen as radical. So what's the answer, Jay? Salute to you, brother. Matthew Cratter is just a big whiner. Okay. Jerry, do you believe Donald Johnson Trump will be regarded as the greatest president of all time and that statue will be built of him at Mount Rushmore? I think he'll be one of the best, simply because of what he had to go through and who he had to follow up. A88. Knots has issues too. I'm just going to update core and see what plays out. That is your choice, sir. Knots is controlled by one dude. That's sketch as F. Yeah, I'm still learning about this, man. Don't have a node yet. It's okay. It's okay, man. It's okay. It's not really quote unquote controlled by one dude. It's just been him running it by himself because not many people were using it. It will grow as nodes switch over. Yeah. $150, you can make one for $129 USD with an HP Mini Elite desk. Nice. VAW hit me up. He's making a node. And that's what's going to end up happening. I think they're going to have a bunch of people running, different developers running different software to connect you to the layer 1 through a node. Sparrow wallet is run by one dude. Best wallet available. Absolutely. Sparrow is more of a sweet manager, in my opinion. Yep. How is what core is doing a fix? The only way to help with spam is if Bitcoin is in the millions of dollars. That will force them to find another place to store JPEGs. That is also true. If it costs too much, it's going to do that. But in the meantime, no. Meantime, we got to educate people and stop them. A Band-Aid is better than no Band-Aid. George says, not update core. Okay. Might have read that wrong. Not says issue. I'm just going to not update. Okay, got it. When you said that, I was like, that don't sound like you, George. This is the stuff that makes Bitcoin so resilient. Yep, exactly. Wallet manager. True. Run the price up and price out spam. Yeah, but we have no control over that. We have no control. We can't just sit there while this stuff is building up in the spam and these little censoring and all this other stuff that these developers are doing. We got to call them out, you know. But again, this is a teaching moment. This is going to teach people about what a Bitcoin node is. And I was just going to, because it was just running in the background. Everybody just thought, oh, you just download core. When you get a node, you just download core. That's just it. But nobody's going to do that anymore. You're going to say, well, this is what's going on with core. And they're going to not only know what core is about, but then you're going to learn what a Bitcoin node is and what other developers are doing to connect you to the base layer. Yep. Exactly. Emily says, so does any of this mean that Bitcoin won't soar to higher levels because of core? I don't think so, Emily. I don't think that means that. No. It's not just JPEGs, and government can use that to hold up the blocks in the future. It's not just JPEGs and government. Not just JPEG. And government can use that to hold up the block. Yes, exactly. I like Electron more than Sparrow. Okay. Price action is alive. Trust me, we have no control. Yep. When there are issues, it takes time to be implemented, and that's when Bitcoiners start diving in. Exactly, Jor. I mean, this again. We're like bumblebees, man. And this is why we need to grow this nest as big as we can. You know what I mean? Seriously. Should I slow up my DCAing because of all this mess? No. No, Dap Data. Absolutely not. Keep going, brother. If you understand Bitcoin, which I think you do. No. Keep on buying, bro. Geez, Bitcoin 97,212. I didn't know that, sir. Wow. Jor, what are you doing to the price, man? What are you doing to the price, buddy? This is the magic number right here for me. 1,000 Satoshis for $1. We're still getting it. They're still giving it away, man. No doubt. Accelerate. Yes. Not financial advice, but financial advice. You call this a pump? This is a pump for ants. 97K gang, yeah. Anyone here use Datum on their servers with mining on their BitAxes? I don't have a BitAx. Does anybody do that? Knots is up to 5.3% of the network, and the new core hasn't even been released yet. Cyber Hornets are getting angry, yes. They better back off this stuff, man. Last month was 1465. Just saying. Yeah, it was. 1,465 sats. Absolutely, Joe. Wow, just look. 97K, yeah? Yes. Is this a 100K pump stream, Jerry? I know, right? My goodness. I was going to take my grandson to the park, but I might have to stay to the 100K. Look at that, man. It's just going up. What in the world is... George, what are you doing over there, man? You releasing your videos and everybody wants to buy Bitcoin now? You got your 365 coming out? Don't stop believing. Joe, sigh. Those were the good old days. Yeah, they were. They were. I just accelerate double, but a little, yes. I told you last week, Jerry. You sure did. You told us all, matter of fact. You told us everybody in the group that. You absolutely did. Exactly what's happening, you said it. George smash buying. I think so, Paul. Let's do a little spin here. This one is for 200 sats. Thank $1.52 for that. This is 579. So whoever's going to win this is going to get 200 sats. Thanks, George. Dealing with wild man Arnie, who is amidst almost healed and ready for action. Guy is losing it. George says you're welcome. We love Arnie. Yeah. I mean, pretty much, man. You know, if George says something, it's in Bitcoin, it's pretty much something I go with. I go by that. George and Jerry just became wheels. No. It's a double-edged sword, man. You know, because you get less sats, but your sats that are in your cold storage back there that you left behind have more purchasing power. We love Arn. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. All right, this is for 200, guys. Let's spin this thing. Let's see who wins this thing. Otis. Otis, you won some sats yesterday, and I paid you, excuse me, and you weren't even here, and I still paid you. I called your name, you didn't answer. I just paid everybody. It's all good. Otis, you got 200 if you're still here. I know you're lifting something or working out or fighting somebody or something. I've seen your videos beating people up on the mat. This is why I say he's going to be my bodyguard. Proof of work, ladies and gentlemen. Otis. Agreed, Bangarang. What did he say last? Don't stop believing. Yes. Congratulations, Otis. That is 200 for you, sir. Fighting somebody. Yeah, he's always doing it. Go look at it. Go look at his little shorts on his video. He's made videos for years. He's a power lifter, too. So, again, he'll be on my right side, and Sharpen the Sword will be on my left side. Save time for the rest of us, Otis. Exactly. Save some for the rest of us, Otis. Yes. Congrats, Otis. Yes. Yeah, and I gotta say, this is great, man. This is great. Even though I'm not liking this, Mimi says, "Congrats, Otis." Mimi's in the house. You put her on the wheel. We haven't seen Mimi in a few days. Where's she been at? Mimi, are you still in California? Miguel, hey, what's up? I don't understand sending and receiving on the Speed Wallet. You got your sats last night, right? Mimi, Alex, hola. Memes. The learning curve. Yeah, it's okay, man. It's okay. This is what you do. This is what you do right here. Okay, you got him. Good. Go to your wallet. And you see where it says send and receive at the bottom? If you want to send something, just click the send button. If you want to receive, hit the receive. So if you want to send, hit send. And then you can either scan the QR code or put the address right here. And then go from there. Then put how many sats you want to send. After a few tries, you'll get it. Hello, Mimi. Good. I'm glad you got your sats. Otis has got 200. He's not here, but he is here. So we're pumping right now, guys. Unfortunately. Let's see what the chart's doing. Let's see daily. Look at that. I hate it. Is Speed a cold wallet or hot? It's hot. It's connected to the internet. So this is just for temporary stuff that you use for Lightning, just to, spend and just play around with short term. You don't want to leave too many sats on there, McWeb. You don't want to leave too many sats on your hot wallet. And again, hot and cold means it's connected to the internet. It's hot. And cold means it's deep in the cold storage, like with your cold card. Not connected to the internet. Joe says, people keep asking why is price going up. Everyone's answer, I don't know. The answer, buy side liquidity was hit, and now we have to fill in the gap. Nice breakdown. And all you got to do is go to Joe's channel, Bitcoin Paradox. Let me put that up again. And he explains this like no other, guys. So here's his link to that channel. Go to his channel, and all the stuff that he's saying here, he breaks it down in the videos like no other. Seriously. Maggie says, good night, friends. My accountant is leaving us. Maggie, who's going to keep track of the blocks? Love you, Megs. You know that. You call me if you got any questions, Maggie's. Have a good night. Jay says, don't blink. Yes, don't blink. Straight to heaven. What's a good cold wallet? The best cold wallet is the cold card, in my opinion. Matter of fact, hold on. You can buy that with Jor, actually. Yeah. Jor has that for sale. Cold card is the best. The cold card Q is the best one. And he has a multi-sig kit that you can get. And he has a discount code. And you can get 15% for that, McWeb. And I will leave a link right here for you. You click on that. Jor's in the chat. Jor from 88 Sats Radio. And he'll hook you up. He'll hook you up. So let me put it here, McWeb. And you can get started. Just to have fun playing with your Bitcoins. Oh, no. Ask all the questions, bro. That's what we're here for. Don't worry about that, man. Ask anything you want. Good night, Megs. Hey, you know what, McWeb? You should join our Bitcoiners for Freedom group. It's $1 a month, and it's $10 for the year, and it's on Signal. You download the Signal app, and then go to Bitcoiners for Freedom. There's a link in my description box, McWeb, and you click on that, and then send an invite, and it's $1 a month. I take Satoshis, by the way, so you can send whatever the equivalent of Satoshis is. And then Joe is in there, Jor is in there. You can ask all the questions you want there too, throughout the day and night. So make sure you check that out. But back to Jor's situation, yeah, this is a good deal. You get the cold card, you get a Blockstream Jade, and cold card Q, Blockstream Jade. You get 2 Blockstream Jades. This is with the multi-sig, and then you get the seed signer, which is down here. The hammer, I got that down there. And then you get that. for your multi-sig. So it's pretty cool. Joe says, remember from my video indication correction continuation. Yep, I do remember that. Top of the daily Bollinger Band is 101,100. Good night, Megs. Let me see that. Yeah, we are shooting up. Joe says, Jerry, thank you for the shout out. You don't have to do that. You don't got to thank me for that, bro. I need to send you my cold card link, Jerry. Okay. Send it to the Signal, Jor. Jor's got an announcement for our group. He may be giving us a good deal for his courses. And I appreciate him for doing that, man. We talked about that earlier. What other wallet should you use with cold card for multi-sig? This right here. Like I said, the Blockstream Jade. That's what I would suggest. Blockstream Jade's a pretty good one. Pretty easy one too, and it's cheap. Hey Joe, Jerry might not have to, but I do. Go watch Bitcoin Paradox. Yes, absolutely. Watch all of our YouTubers. Best to just email me with whatever you need. I got links for damn near everything. Save some money. Yeah. George's got everything, man. He's got everything. Old cold card Q and then the MK4. Yeah, some people say don't use the same company. I'm not in that camp, but it is what it is. And George's QR code, he thinks it's 9999, isn't it, Jay? He thinks. One cold card is 1 million cold cards. One cold card is 1 million cold cards. 1 million sats, did you mean? Or are you just joking? Old cold card, yeah. One thing worries me, all the government buying. Why is that? And what governments are buying? And why does that worry you? Did Passport rip off cold card? Passport? Not that I know of. Not that I know of, Eddie. Let's check out the fear and greed chart, guys. Let's see what's going on with that. Let's see, where is it? Got a bright light, guys. Look at the fear and greed. It was just 59 and now it's 67. I just refreshed that. I didn't show it to do that. Passport stole their code. Okay. I believe UAE is buying. Okay. Joe said that's why it's not completely open source no more. Cool. This is what you'll get, McWebb, if you come to our group. If governments don't buy any corn, then who will build the roads? Exactly. Like them buying Bitcoin to lock others out. Well, that you could look at it that way, but they're not going to lock you out. Just keep on buying, brother. Just keep on buying. I got it, Jor. Thank you. Put it in the link. Just put it in the chat. This is Jor's website to buy a cold card. So click on that, McWebb, and then go through it, and then email Jor for the QR code, and you'll save some money. So it's cool. But no, I don't think it'll lock them out, McWebb. I just think it's a necessary evil. But that's why you got to buy as much as you can now while you can. How can someone steal code if it's open source? Good question. But the fear and greed is crazy right now. People are being greedy. And what this means is when this goes this way, that means more people are buying. And this, for me, I don't smash buy during this time. I like to buy down here. I'm not telling anybody what to do, but when everybody else is buying, I just like to sit back and do my DCA. I buy every hour on the hour personally with Strike. So yeah. Anyways, this is the list of a live map of reachable nodes in the Bitcoin network. And again, they say it's only, that many, 3,000, whatever. But trust me, it's a lot more than that. These are reachable nodes. That link will automatically generate the discount. Okay. McWeb, check that link out, and then you'll get the 15% off when you click on that link, brother. I'm not selling for 15 years. Cool. I'm not selling at all, McWeb. Sell it for what? What are we going to sell it for? What are you going to sell it for? You going to sell it for fiat? Did anyone see Strike's Bitcoin lending program? No, I did not see that, Eddie. I did not. Never sell, McWeb. Leverage your Bitcoin to rule the world. Yes. Alex says, good night. Good night, Alex. We love you, honey. Thank you so much for stopping by. I know you had us on in the background. Appreciate it. Appreciate it, Alex. Love you. Thank you. Sin says, Jerry, have you discussed Buffett retiring? No, I have not. I think he's tapping out due to age, Munger's passing, and the changing state of money. His retirement is, to me, the signal of the ending of the old system. I think you're spot on, sir. That for me, 4 years ago, would have been a big deal. I used to hang on every word that man said. I based my whole investment plan off of him. But now I just believe you're 100% right with that, Sin. I believe everything you just said was true there. Yeah, he's an older man. He's 90 something years old, and he doesn't go anywhere or buy anything. He's just, when your twin brother dies, this is basically what he was, Munger. It just makes you sad, and it's time to step down. Let the young heads do it. But also, what he said was, start buying other currencies besides the U.S. dollar, which is crazy. McWeb says 4% per year retirement. Maybe. I think the new guard for Berkshire will take out $300 billion in cash and allocate to Bitcoin. $300 billion. Hope so. That'd be smart if they did it. Good night, Alex. Buffett first, then Powell, then the Fed. Yep. That's right, Joe. Honestly, Saylor may be the Buffett of the next financial age, and strategy is the new Berkshire. Oh, he's going to make Buffett look like a poor man on the street. Michael Saylor. Michael Saylor's going to have so much power, it won't even make any sense. And they're going to be showing all these videos that we're watching now since he started talking in the year 2020 all the way up until 2030 or whatever. In 2050, 2060, they're going to be showing all his videos. And lucky for us, we watched them all. We paid attention, and we did what he said to do. 12% interest rate on Bitcoin loans from Strike. Wow. 12% interest rate on Bitcoin loans from Strike. I did not know that, sir. That's high, Eddie. Can you provide lending? That's high, Eddie. You can go private lending and get 9%. How many chairs are you sitting in exactly? Paul the Ghost says, Jerry, I got to run. Okay, Paul. Thanks for stopping by, brother. Appreciate you, man. Thank you so much, bro. Buffett leaving before he has to explain to his shareholders why he didn't have to buy Bitcoin exactly. Because that's what's going to happen. They're going to have a lot of these companies, Joe, are going to have a lot of explaining to do, sir. A lot of explaining to do. See you later, Paul. Cheers, Jerry and Bitcoins. We love you, Paul. Thank you so much, man, for everything. Seriously. Exactly. There is no cap on Bitcoin thanks to HODL. Yep. Buffett leaving because Jesus is calling him to another realm. Maybe. Peace, Paul. Saylor and Berkshire is 20th century Bitcoin. On steroids. Peace, Paul. Bye, Paul. Got a couple spins to do. We're going to do 580. 581. In honor of the great CEO of Berkshire Hathaway, Warren Buffett. I like Warren Buffett, but he's a fiat demon, guys. And he was all part of that stuff, man, with the bailout. So. Jay. You are the winner. Joe says, when a newer, better technology comes along and makes the previous technology completely obsolete. This is why Bitcoin would take out every other asset to exist. Exactly. Buffett is the man. Yes. I would say he was the man, but he's still good. Pre-Bitcoin won't matter. Exactly. This whole world's going to change, man, and nobody even knows it. It's like looking at the world before the internet. Uh-oh, something happened. I just received a clean your machine, a CYM's app, as Jor calls it. Thank you, Clean. Appreciate you, bro. You are a legend and a very good man, and is very, very much appreciated, man. Thank you, bro. Thank you so much. It really helps. It really does. Jay, congrats. Good job, Jay. Congrats. Buffett can kick rocks. He sure can, Jor. And dude, I used to read all his books. I got all his books, man. I got them in my garage, man. Thanks to inflation, old investment models don't work. Exactly. Exactly, McWebb. McWebb got into Bitcoin last year, 2024. And he is learning, just like we all are. We're all learning this together, man. What's your favorite quote, Jor? Buffett and those dinosaurs are corrupt to the core. Yes, they are. Yes, they are, sir. Let's spin it again. Joey. Cheeky Joey. I don't think Joey's here. He might have. Well, he was up late watching Jor's show. I saw him on there. Joey, woohoo! I'm still gonna give him the sats. And if he doesn't show up. Joey made a fire video today too. Joey, that was for 581. So yeah. And right here, as we know, when somebody is buying, someone is selling, guys. This is the Bitcoin USD order book, futures. And again, when I see stuff like this, I know that we are early, sir. Very early. Keep pushing till your efforts throw up on you. Exactly. Exactly, McWebb. Joey. Buffett knowingly profited from exploiting humans for 60 years. He sure did. And I used to look up to him and didn't know what he was doing. Praising the evilness, Jor. Praising it. I was praising that stuff, man. I was. Bright light, guys. Bright light coming. Top assets by market cap. We got gold number 1 at 22.6 trillion. And speaking of Berkshire Hathaway, they are at number 11, behind the number 7 of Bitcoin at 16 years plus, overpassing silver for right now. 1.9 trillion. And again, guys, this is going to be ugly for the people that didn't get in early. What do you think this is going to look like in 32 years total, 16 years from now? Sailor said AI will be buying Bitcoin. I think the economy is already run by AI. Probably. Ouch, 60. Yeah, crazy. Yes, it makes you angry, man. Piss you off. Buffett's money funded by parts of MK. Oh, we can't say that. It's okay, Jerry. When you know better, do better. Most of us have all been there when we got into this investing personal finance game. Yeah. Well said, Sin. Sin, you are a philosopher. Sin has a way with words. That's right.
Papa,
Mr. Market. Yes.
they didn't even tell me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. And I have no idea what he just said. Thank you for saying that, Sin. The Bitcoin network is the perpetual buyer of energy. Absolutely, Jay. That's right, sir. Bitcoin is a teen. Rebellious teen. Yep. It's like since. I didn't even read that, by the way. I didn't know he was going to say that. That's right. We all came from that world. Only difference is we are trying to change it. He called it rat poison. Squared. Rat poison squared, he said. Age check, 1975. Me too, 1975. I'm 50. January 19th, 1975. Yeah, it is rat poison. Bitcoin is rat poison for the banksters and the fraudsters and the cotillionaires and the corrupt politicians and the money printer. Absolutely, it is rat poison for them. Jay, Bitcoin is the highest form of energy. It sends faster than text. Yes. Mhm. You got to pee? Okay, go stand up at the toilet and pull your thing down like you did before. My grandson's got to pee, and he wants me to come with him. He's been doing well. Sure, energy put through POW. Yes. Let me try to play something. Oh, you know what? I'll play the advertisement for Fold. Make sure you guys use the Fold card. I'm going to play this Fold card advertisement while I pretend I'm here. And let me take him to pee. You want me to come here? Okay.
Is every time you swipe our credit card or our debit card, Fold receives income revenue from the Visa networks. We then go and convert that into Bitcoin on behalf of our users as a form of Fold Bitcoin rewards. That sits in the account. What sets us apart, though, is our customers aren't seeing the rewards devalued every single year by the airline companies and airline miles. Instead, their rewards are appreciating, sometimes up to 60% compounded annual growth. And so many of them, thousands of them, have enough in rewards for down payments to make a big bill. It's truly changed their financial picture. Is every time you swipe our credit card or our debit card, Fold receives income revenue from the Visa networks. We then go and convert that into Bitcoin on behalf of our users as a form of Fold Bitcoin rewards. That sits in the account. What sets us apart, though, is our customers aren't seeing the rewards devalued every single year by the airline companies and airline miles. Instead, their rewards are appreciating, sometimes up to 60% compounded annual growth. And so many of them, thousands of them.
How many times did that thing play? Twice? 3 times? Sorry about that, guy. Duty calls. Yes, it is. Nice. Sure. Energy put through POW. Bitcoin equals beach and umbrella drunk. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. I got a link down there, McWebb, and everybody else. I have a link for the Fold card. You are not a true Bitcoiner in America if you don't have a Fold card, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just going to call it like it is. You get Bitcoin for spending. So you can't beat it, man. Sign up for that. You get $10 of, I think $5 or $10 a free Bitcoin just for using my link. And then you'll spawn your own link and you can pass it to other people. I buy gift cards with it all the time. You can pay your bills and you can earn free sats by doing what you do already. So make sure you use that link down below. One will become so rare and one that we will have to pay sats per kilowatt for electricity. I agree with that. What, buddy? You saw me? Okay, I saw you too, buddy. Jay says the government will always pay in fiat. Today they are by a large margin the biggest buyer. Yep. Fold card on the way. Nice, $1.52. I like Fold, but this video is horrible. He's reading a script and not doing well. Yeah, I gotta find another one. They can only pay in fiat as long as there is fiat. In 7 to 15 years, dollars will not exist, according to Joe. McWebb, why in the hell trade Bitcoin for air miles? Exactly. Most people won't wake up. It's true. Most people, guys, for Satoshis, they're going to get paid in them and they're going to be able to save, and it'll be a better money and a better savings technology for them. But we're going to be ruling the world. Fortunately or unfortunately, a lot of people are going to be mad at us and jealous of us and stuff like that. but most people won't buy. They won't, right? This is why I love showing this right here. This is bitcoinsperperson.com. I'm going to put this in the link in the chat. This right here shows you how scarce it is in comparison to how many people are here. So if you take a look at it, let me update it because the price went up. It says, given that a Bitcoin currently costs 97,266, there are only enough Bitcoins for every person to have $238 worth. So if everybody bought $238 worth today, they get their fair share, according to this. If Bitcoins were distributed using the global distribution of wealth, 99% of people would have $45.27 worth of Bitcoins. And people in the top 0.001% would have 0.73 Bitcoins each. So 3/4 of a Bitcoin, 73 million sats, you'll be in the top 0.001%. The great Satoshi Nakamoto says it might make sense just to get some in case it catches on. If enough people think the same way, that becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. In other words, there's 19.8 million Bitcoin that have been mined and 8 billion people on the planet. If you divide that and spread it out evenly, which again, we know it's not evenly, it's 244,000 Satoshis. But we know it's not even. Why? Because we have this right here. Yes, he did see me. He did see me, man. Flying is too dangerous. The backlog for training is 5 years. Wow. That's in 10 years. Everyone cabin not buy that at once today. Everyone will not buy. Exactly. I already got in. Yeah, you sure did. But the reason that distribution is crazy because look how many companies own Bitcoin. You got ETFs. They own 1.2 million Bitcoin. You got governments. They own 286,000. Now, this is for us. This is the plebs. We own a lot. But again, these guys are buying more. The exchanges got some. The miners have some. They're stepping up their games. Obviously, the ETFs to be mined, 1.1 million Bitcoin, which I'll get into in a second. Companies have 680,000, including MicroStrategy's 500 something thousand. Right? Custodians, the governments, OTC desks, contract wallets, etc. So again, my estimation, if everything was distributed evenly with all the lost coins, all the governments, all the hodlers that are not selling and stuff like that, and everything else, I say it's between 5 and 15,000 sats today. That's my estimation. Lost Bitcoin, exactly. Many countries still with no internet. Yep. How much is still in circulation? Well, according to this, McWeb, that's a good question. You're asking some good questions, man. According to the exchanges, they say Coinbase has just under 700,000, 695,000. And these are all the exchanges that have Bitcoin on there. But right here, McWeb, take this off real quick. I can keep that on there. Right here, McWeb. This is a chart of, let me zoom in a little bit. This is a chart of the gold is the Bitcoin price, and then the green is the balance. And as you can see, as the price goes up, the gold here, usually the balance goes down. Like back here, there were the balance was 2.71 million Bitcoin, and the price was $43,000. But now we lost almost 800,000 Bitcoin or 600,000 Bitcoin till then. And right now the price is 90 something thousand, and right now there's about 2.2 million on exchanges. McWeb, not including that people that'll sell and OTC desks and stuff like that. So we don't really know what the floating supply is, McWeb. We can only guess. But according to that, it's 2.2 million. I think there are 2 million on Lightning. Probably. That's sad because countries with no internet. Yeah, it is. It is. But Elon Musk is changing that with Starlink, though. So he's doing good with that. Well, guys, we're at 2 hours. So I think I'm going to let you guys go so you guys can handle your business, go to bed, and do what you got to do. Not hold you up. What block we at? We'll do 2 more spins. We're at 583, 582, and 583. Do 2 more spins because he's getting antsy, and I'm going to take him to the park before it gets dark. Let's do 2 more spins and close this thing out. 582. Our runs New York. McWebb says, I just tried getting to 0.21. Let me tell you something, sir. That is 21 million Satoshis. Okay, it's not 0.21. It's 21 million Satoshis, sir. And if you get to 21 million Satoshis, McWebb, you are cooking with fish grease, sir. Because you are owning a percentage of the network, a nice round number of 21, of course. That will be great. And you will be a legend in your family for that, man. You really will. I want to call you by your first name because you told me in the email. Runs New York. Congratulations, bro. Runs New York. Woohoo! Dap. Question: has anyone lost any BTC before? Not me. George said he has a little bit. Anybody lost any Bitcoin? Sin. OJ, a lot. Wow. Remember, what's name lost 10 million? Paul said that in the interview I did. Joe says he's lost thousands of Bitcoin. Thanks, Jerry, for bringing us together every day. Oh, no problem, y'all. Thank you for coming, man. Seriously, I appreciate you, bro. Wasn't for you, I couldn't do this, man. I'd be looking like an idiot up here by myself. So thank you. After that, keep going for more. Yes. Yeah, but 0.21 or 21 million sats, sir, you're going to be a legend, sir. If by lost you mean sold because I wasn't educated enough, then the answer is yes. Yeah, same here. I sold some for silver in the beginning. 2000. Oh, sorry. What was that? Oh, 2013 paper wallet. Several thousand, Joe says. Dab Data says not yet. Not ever, Dab Data. Not ever. DBJ replay starts in 5 minutes in case you want more biddy. That's perfect timing, sir. Let me see me go there. That is perfect timing. Go to Jor Daily Bitcoin Journey. This is his replay of the of his live. So go right over there after that. Thanks for reminding me about that, Jor. Otis, you wouldn't believe how much. Oh boy. I lost on Coinbase. Wow. OMG. Jeez. They had no value. Why did I care? LOL. I was dumb as AF. Well, no, you weren't. You just didn't know. Nobody knew back then. Yes, buying altcoins lost Bitcoin. Wow. I lost $300 worth on a wallet. I forgot the password to. I do have a little bit of dust on a couple of wallets. Protect those sats. You'll never get back to the same amount. Never. Never. Almost like I planned it. Yeah, almost like I planned it too. We both planned it. Doesn't spending on we count because I think Joe has lost a lot on the reverbs. Yes, that counts too, Tori. That counts too. Okay, Joe. Lost a couple hundreds on shitcoins. Never again. Yeah, I'm there. Yes. Let's do one more spin, guys. You guys can go ahead and head over to George's show. This is for 583. Emily. Congratulations, Emily. Congratulations, Emily. You got that, Jor. Otis said this is back in 2022. Jor, you're live. He's got his replay up there, Otis, from this morning. He does it every night. Ems. Everyone have a good night. I have to go to work on my video for tomorrow. Nice. That's what I like to hear. I've got to where I don't even care about price anymore because it just gives me anxiety. I just buy when I feel like it. Yep. I started at 8:05. Don't want to miss the best way to say. Yep. Jor, you're a funny guy. It's for you at OJ. You are so funny. Jor tickles me, man. Peace. Peace, guys. Peace. But anyways, guys, you know what time it is over here. This is for those of you that don't know and new to the channel. This is the debt clock, ladies and gentlemen. This is the national debt. And I smile or get mad every time I see it because it's funny and not funny, right? $36.8 trillion we owe as a country, as a nation. And it's not good. It's not good. And if you're sitting on the couch, you owe $107,000. And if you did what you were told, again, which is work 40 hours a week, sometimes overtime because of the inflation, for 40 years for $40 watch, and you paid your taxes like they told you to do, you owe $323,000, which is triple the amount. So the people that are not doing anything on average, you're paying triple for doing what you're supposed to do. Meanwhile, the contillionaires are printing money left and right to fund things that you didn't ask to be funded. So when you hear the word democracy, did you vote for this? Did you vote for them to spend like a drunken sailor? Well, again, drunken sailor, at least they got some kind of sense. They don't have a money printer. They don't borrow to infinity. Does that look like a democratic process to you? If that's democracy, I don't want no parts of it. This system is broken, ladies and gentlemen. And again, I always mention this with the Doge clock because it's the elephant in the room here. They're saving us, according to this Doge clock, $400 billion. And it's great. You know, it's great. And they're doing what they're supposed to do within this system. They're saving you $3,000, $3,500 off that $323,000 if you're a taxpayer. And unfortunately, we're spending way more than we're making. As you can see in the red, this is all bad. The green is supposedly good. Our tax revenue is $5 trillion. Our federal spending is $7 trillion. I'm not a mathematician, guys, but can you make 50,000 and spend 70 and be okay? No, you can't. But for some reason and somehow they can. And it's not good, man. And it's not good. And when people tell me that Bitcoin is not political and why are you talking about politics? This is not good. Hold on, George. George says, I have not been watching Jerry's videos for probably 5 years. For the first time in a long time, a conspiracy theory is debunked. Yes, George. And can you do that? I can't spend 70 and make 50, and neither can you, but they can. And in the meanwhile, while they're doing it, they're stealing from you, ladies and gentlemen. They are printing more dollars every single day. Because look at this going up while we're speaking. Right? They're borrowing to oblivion. And again, I tell people this all the time. Our country is a debtor nation. We have a spending problem, ladies and gentlemen. And that's not good. Our credit is terrible. The only reason we can do this is because we have the world reserve currency. There's a premium to that. But these politicians have been kicking the can down the road for decades. And, you know, I worked hard to get Trump into office, and I love Trump. But Trump says no mas. He's not going to kick the can down the road. We're going to go through some tough times. And he started the reserve, the you-know-what strategic reserve, and the you-know-what act and everything else. But within this system here, even though he's kicking the can down the road, we need to kick it off a cliff, and we need a new can. And this can that we need is not going to be like this one. It's not going to come with a bunch of debt and borrowing and lying and contillionaires and corrupt politicians and lies. It's going to come with truth. And this money is of the people, for the people, and by the people, ladies and gentlemen. This new money, this new can. And if you try to kick this can, it's going to hurt your toe. Because it's immutable, it's unstoppable, and it's the hardest money ever created. And you guys are on this channel, and we all love it. And we already know that it's the only way to stop this debt, pay it off, stop the corruption, and stop inflation. And if you've been here long enough, and if I had to take a guess, even you, McWebb, I'm pretty sure you guys already know what that is. It's the best way to save. And for me, the only way to save. And that's Bitcoin. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I really, really appreciate your time, your donations, your great comments and everything, teaching me so much. We'll be back tomorrow on Wednesday, hump day, same time, same bat channel. And don't forget to kiss your kids, kiss your dogs, your cats, and everything else. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. I love each and every one of you, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace and love, guys.